Good morning, y'all. This is Rodney, and I'm back. And girl, I woke up with a mess on my mind. Um, Girl, I woke up early today. I want to try to start going to sleep at a reasonable time. Last night, I went to sleep around, I think it was after 11, I believe. And then I woke up today like at 5 something in the morning. I feel good. I feel good. Don't you know I feel good all over? Yes. I feel good. After I make a couple of videos, I'm gonna go get me something to eat, and then I want to go see my nieces because I haven't seen them. Well, I FaceTime them, but I haven't seen them in person in probably like a couple of weeks. So I want to go see them today, but they're at school. Two of them are at school. Bailey, she's at home. She only like what 9, 10 months. But anyways, yeah, those are pretty much my plans for today. I want to try to knock out a few videos, go see my nieces, come back, knock out a couple more. And then for the rest of the night, I'm probably just gonna just watch TV, chill. I need to watch RuPaul's Drag Race. Some of you want me to review RuPaul's Drag Race. I don't think I'm gonna do it, just because I feel like with RuPaul's Drag Race, I want to be able to show, it's kind of like when we talk about the fashions on Real Housewives of Potomac or Atlanta or Salt Lake City. I feel like you have to see how the girls look, and I don't think I would have access to all the pictures or all the looks that they give throughout the show. So I feel like it would kind of be, I don't feel like it would, I don't know, I just don't want to do it if I can't do it the way that I want to do it. Anyways, so let's go ahead and get into what we're going to talk about today. Woke up today and saw that the legendary, iconic, former Vogue creative director André Leon Talley has died at the age of 73. This is according to the Neighborhood Talk. According to TMZ, fashion icon André Leon Talley has died at 73. Per the report, a source says the Vogue former creative director and one-time editor at large passed away Tuesday at a hospital in White Plains, New York. It's currently unclear exactly what he was battling in the hospital. He is widely known for his contributions to Vogue's vision in the 80s and 90s. He left the company in 2013, but was still assisting with the company. You know what really made me kind of sad about his passing is because we heard the stories of him, being financially in trouble, having, issues with paying his mortgage or rent. So I usually really don't make videos about when, celebrities die. I think I've met a couple, but I don't know. It made me kind of sad, and probably because he was a gay man, and again, you heard the stories of the problems that he was having financially before he passed away. One thing I did want to touch on, and this crossed my mind when I was in the restroom brushing my teeth and trying to moisturize the skin this morning for y'all. Why is it when people die, they have to disclose how they died? When we're living, from what I understand, you can't disclose someone's medical records. So why is it when you die, you can disclose my medical records? You see what I'm saying? I just feel like if the person wasn't, if the life wasn't taken away by someone else, if they were not killed or something like that, if the person died in the hospital because of an illness, girl, it's really nobody's business, quiet as it's kept. It wasn't our business when they were living, so why is it our business now? That just crossed my mind. Because I was even reading something about Sidney Poitier. I think they say he had dementia, colon cancer, and something else, right? But he was like 90-something years old. And it's like, girl, we didn't know about that for the longest. Why do we know about it now? I just feel like, especially once you reach a certain age, like Betty White, who died at 99, and everybody was like, oh, she died because she caught, you know. And it's like, girl, the woman was 99. Why can't Betty White just die and y'all say she passed away? She transitioned. And that just be the end of it. Why can't Sidney Poitier just die? He was 93. You know, 73 is not old. To me, it's not old. But why can't it be just André Leon Talley passed away at 73 years old? Why does it have to be, girl, we don't know why he died yet? You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, it ain't none of our business. Anyways, girl. I don't know why that bothers me now. Like I said, it just popped in my head when I was in the restroom earlier. All right. Auntie Wendy, you know what? I actually teared up this morning. I was literally sitting on this couch, like wiping tears away from my face. Because for those who don't know, I actually love Wendy Williams. I'm not a stan of Wendy Williams. I don't really watch her show like that anymore. Like, I kind of clocked out of her show probably like 2 or 3 years ago. But I still had like a respect for what she did. Like, her and Charlamagne, the God, they are two of the people that really, like, I really looked up to. Messy and all, okay? So when I hear these stories about Wendy, it does kind of make me sad because I believe them. I mean, I think it's worse than what they're actually reporting. So this is according to the Jasmine brand. Wendy Williams has days where she needs help eating and getting dressed. Has hard time holding a conversation, says a source. It seems a certain queen of talk could use some good vibrations. The wait for Wendy Williams' most anticipated return to daytime television continues as a source close to Wendy offers reports that her condition is worsening. Following a series of odd events occurring during live tapings of her show, Wendy Williams abruptly vacated her polarizing purple chair in the fall of 2001. Sparking social speculation across the internet. The show attempted to delay its season debut, an effort to afford Wendy Williams more time to get well. We already know all of this stuff. According to Wendy Show's to the Wendy Show affiliate, she doesn't always recognize people whom she's known for years. There are people who Wendy knows who have worked closely with her, and there are days she has no idea who they are. I said in my last video, I believe, about Wendy Williams. Remember when Kevin, her son, posted that video? I think it was her son, posted that video of her eating in bed with a robe on. And I said, girl, Wendy looked like she was out of it, like she didn't know what was going on. Remember I said that? I'm starting to believe that Wendy probably does. Those reports about her having dementia, I think those probably might be true. I think a lot of these things that people have been saying, I think it might be accurate. The source says she really can't do a video. She's been having a hard time holding a conversation. This is just sad. Wendy's not always functioning like she used to be. She has days where she needs help eating, getting out of bed, and getting dressed. Sometimes she goes out in a robe and without shoes on. The old Wendy would never allow herself to be seen out like that. It's sad. I mean, you can only hope that she gets better, but, you know, you just never really know. I feel like this is a sad Hot Topics. I don't think I've ever, maybe because it's early in the morning and I don't feel like doing all that extraness, right? But I just feel like this is a sad Hot Topics. We can talk about Nene Leakes. Nene Leakes open to marriage again. Reality star and new man, Nasolo, I can't pronounce that man's name, Sohai, are very much in love. Girl, all I'm going to say is this to Nene. Miss Mamas, watch that man. You know, one thing I will say when it comes to these celebrities, baby, why everybody ain't being trying to be with you or be in your circle because it's they trying to get something. I'm not saying this man is trying to get something, but did y'all remember that clip when Nene tried to kiss him and he basically turned her down? I know y'all remember that clip. When it first came out that they were talking and Nene kind of grabbed his face. I can't remember exactly what her actions were, but they were like, she basically tried to kiss him and he kind of like turned his head. Like it was real kind of like slick like. And I didn't like that. I did not like it at all. I mean, if that's what Nene want, girl, go for what you know, mama. Listen to this. Now, this is a mess of a story. This is a hot mess. I saw this story the other day, and they were talking about how a girl who worked at Burger King, I think she was 16, was killed. And I was like, that don't make no sense. Like, how are you just a child at work? You know what I'm saying? At 16, just trying to make a couple of dollars, right? And girl, you die at Burger King. Girl, now this Burger King employee shot and killed, was in on the robbery plan, was accidentally shot by another employee who thought she was in distress. Earlier this month, news broke that a 16-year-old girl, Naisha Harris Brazil, was shot and killed while working at a Burger King drive-thru in Milwaukee. I don't know why I thought this was in New York. New information surrounding the case has been released. Police revealed that Naisha was killed in a botched robbery that she allegedly staged with her best friend and her best friend's father. Naisha was working. This is what I be talking about, y'all. Like, how are you a grown man and you are planning a robbery with your daughter and her best friend? I really could go on a rant because I posted a video on my Instagram page and also on my Twitter page. This black guy was pretty much going in on Dr. Umar and the people who think like him pretty much. And I was in 100% agreement. Like, it's too early for that, so I'm gonna calm myself down. Naisha was working her night shift back on January the 2nd with her bestie, Maria Edwards. Police thought that the man in the window, waving the gun, demanding cash, fired the shots that killed her. But a closer look at the footage showed that the gun he was holding was never fired. Another camera angle from the restaurant revealed that the shot came from inside. As the robbery unfolded, Naisha called for help. Her coworker, Derek Ellis, 34, was quick to respond. A criminal complaint filed 4 days after the shooting alleged that Ellis pulled out a gun, took aim at the thief, and fired 2 shots. It appears that Naisha was caught in the crossfire. Do y'all hear what I just said? So basically, her coworker had a gun on him at work. Girl, when you got to, let me say something, I don't know how y'all be moving in these streets, but when you got to carry a gun on you at work at Burger King, anyways, child. So he had a gun on him at work. He thought that they were getting robbed. He thought that his coworker needed help. So he pulls his gun out and gets the bang, bang, shooting, right? She get caught in the crossfire. But the whole thing is a setup. He didn't know. Derek took off after the shooting because he's a convicted felon and isn't supposed to have a gun. He has been charged with murder. Can you imagine? He had the gun, whatever. But can you imagine trying to help your coworker because you think that she's in trouble and she needs some help? You think, this may sound ignorant to some people, you think you're doing the right thing by trying to shoot. Girl, he got a gun, I got my gun, baby, let's go. Let bang, bang, shoot him up. You think you're trying to help somebody, but the whole time is a setup. She done died, and you about to go to jail for murder. Now, I guarantee you, if he would have stayed in the back and didn't do nothing, we all would have been on her calling him sorry and trifling and why he didn't help that little girl. Even though she probably wouldn't have died because the gun wouldn't have went off. But we would have been saying, oh my God, that little girl got robbed at the thing and this grown man was in the back and didn't help her. You see, that's what we would have been saying. Investigators say that they have been asserting that the driver of the car was Antoine Edwards, whose daughter Maria was working in the Burger King at the time. According to a criminal complaint, Maria allegedly confessed that she, her father, and Aisha coordinated the robbery at the time when they expected the register to be loaded with cash. No tea, no shade. I'd have been to almost every fast food restaurant you can think of. And I've seen them open up those registers. Girl, what is loaded with cash? What is loaded with cash? Honey, you acting like they opening up a vault at the girl Caesar's Palace. Girl. Y'all acting like they opening up a vault at, girl, the bank where all the rich people put their money. You know, like, girl, what is loaded with cash, y'all? Probably, what, $120 at most? Girl. Maria said that she got her best friend involved because she works the drive-through window while she works in the kitchen. It was never part of the plan for Naisha, the co-worker, the co-worker who allegedly shot Harris Brazil to come to their aid. So I guess they was thinking the boy wasn't gonna do nothing. Girl, this is a mess. It's really, really sad. All of that. This girl done lost her life, and then, girl, who is at the base of it? Who is at the front of it? Some heterosexual black man who just got some 16-year-old girl killed and his daughter put in prison. And y'all always want to get on my line talking about the straight black men. No, girl, they're the problem. They're the problem. This man just got a 16-year-old girl killed and his daughter put in prison. Anyways, girl, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.